Welcome back, Math 85 students. This is Dr. McGaffey. We are transitioning from fractions to, welcome back, Math 85 students. This is Dr. McGaffey. We are coming, welcome back, Math 85 students. This is Dr. McGaffey. We are transitioning from fractions to decimals. So we're starting chapter 5. And our objectives today will be to be able to write and name decimals. We'll be converting between fractions and decimals. And then we want to be able to order and locate decimal numbers on the number line and also have a procedure for rounding decimals. So first we'll start with the place value chart. So we are familiar with the whole number place values. The first place is the ones. It tells you how many groups of one you have: tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. And notice that these are all powers of 10. So the ones place, that's how many groups of 1 or 10 to the 0 that you have. The tens place tells you how many groups of 10 or 10 to the first power. The hundreds place tells you how many groups of 100 or 10 squared. Thousands is 10 cubed, 10 to the fourth for 10,000s, and 10 to the fifth for 100,000s. And of course, this list goes on as your numbers get bigger. But then, if we want to discuss fractions of a whole, we'll put the decimal point in and then have places for fractions of a whole number. So the tenths place here, the first digit after the decimal, tells you how many groups of 1/10 that you have. So that's like take your whole, split it up into 10 equal sized parts. One of those parts is 1/10. And you could represent 1/10 as 0.1, so it's 1 in the tenths place, or 10 to the negative 1 power. So notice these powers: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And then all of the places to the right of the decimal point have these negative exponents. Okay. The next place is the hundredths place. So that's 2 places to the right of the decimal. And that tells you how many groups of 1 over 100 you have. And then there's the thousandths, the 10,000ths, and the 100,000s, and the list goes on from there. So let's do a bit of naming. Let's start with one of these examples. It says name each decimal. We'll start with the number 4.3. So let me just put it here in the place value chart. 4.3. So that's 4 groups of 1. And whenever we see the decimal point, we say the word and then 3 in the tenths place. So we could name this number 4.3 as 4. So you say the whole number part of the number, then you say the word and to indicate the decimal, and then you say the number to the right of the decimal point, followed by the place value of the last place that you see. And we see that our number here ends in the tenths place. So our number is 4 and 3/10. How about the number 2.45? How can we write that? First, we look at the whole number part of the number. It's just the number 2. So we'll say 2, and then here is our decimal point, so we use the word and. And then here's the number to the right of the decimal point. Actually, let me place it in my place value chart here. 2 and 4, 5. So this number is 45. And then I'll follow up this number with the place value that it ends in, which is the hundredths place. So it's 2 and 45 in the hundredths place. All right, let's do another one. How about 0.009? I'll go ahead and place this number in my place value chart. So the whole number part is 0. We don't have to say 0, so we'll just begin naming our number with the first significant digit. So 009 here. we'll just say 9. And then we'll end by stating the place value that the number ends in, thousands. All right, one more number. Negative 15, decimal point 571. So of course this is a negative number, so we should state that it's negative. Negative, whole number part is 15. Say the decimal point, and then we say the whole number part, 571. And then we'll end by saying the place value of the last digit here. So let me just use my place value chart. If this was 15.571, my number here ends in the thousandths place. So negative 15 and 571 thousandths. All right, this also, if we can name our numbers, this gives us a really easy way to convert between decimal form and fraction form. So let's give that a shot here. 4 3/10. The whole number part is 4. And then the fraction part is 3/10. So 3/10. So 4.3 as a mixed number is 4 3/10. So notice that, again, if you can name your decimal, you can easily convert it. Let's do this one, 2 45 hundredths. This is the number 2 45 over 100. 2.45, 2 45 hundredths, 2 45 hundredths. 9 thousandths could be written as 9 in the numerator, and thousands in the tells you what your denominator is. So 0.009 is 9 thousandths, or 9 over 1,000. All right, let's do this last one. If we were to convert this decimal to fraction form or mixed number form, of course we have the negative. 15 is the whole number part. And the fraction part, 571, negative 15, and 571 thousandths. So that tells you 571 is in the numerator, 1,000 is in the denominator.